Welcome to Gridcrawler Steve. It has been a couple of weeks since I've last done a live stream or any kind of content. I have a horrible cold. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to do the best I can. I will try to mute if I'm coughing. But yeah, this is the beginning of a new Let's Play series. This one I call Let's Play Wizardry Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord, the Werdna Run. So this is an older game. This is an older game I've had kicking around for quite some time. In fact, I'm 72 kind of runs into this game, probably about 60 hours in. And my party is pretty much ready to take on level 10, the last level of Wizardry 1, as well as Werdna. So I'm ready to go. So I call this Let's Play Level 10 Werdna Run. And I'm not saying I'm necessarily going to go for Werdna yet, but I'm definitely going to do a bit of grinding to kind of get my characters ready for that final battle. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of coffee. And I've got some tea coming up here. I'm just going to prep my tea for the day. Today is going to be a torchlight tea. Look at that. You can't really see. This camera's silly. This camera's awful. That is a torchlight tea, and when you open it, I don't know if you can see, it actually starts to smoke. This has cinnamon bark in it. I'm hoping that'll maybe help my my cough. If you are interested in my teas, you can make them yourself. I got 3 different dungeon crawling teas, perfect for your afternoon crawling adventure. And those are on my website, gridcrawlersteve.neocities with an N, neocities.com. Got a nice little old school site there. But my ingredients for my grid crawling teas are available. They're online there, so you can make your own blend and enjoy a nice earthy dungeon exploring tea. Okay, I'm hoping once I've got this tea going, it's going to stop me from coughing. Let's go to the inn, and I want to introduce you to my party. I'm so proud of my party. I'm so proud of them. So this is my elf samurai named Sable. Pretty sweet roll. I got a really nice roll when I created her. Enough to get 18 strength, 18 intellect, 18 vitality, 18 agility. I can't recall for sure. She had well over 20 bonus points though when I created her. So she's pretty badass for sure. The key right now is in prepping yourself for Werdna. In prepping yourself, it really is about the plate mail, the armor, the AC. You want that AC as low as you can go. I'm level... sorry about that. I'm level, what am I here? Level 13, I believe she is. Why do I not see her level anywhere? Level 12. She's level 12 with a -3 AC. That's pretty good. You want to be at least level 10. If you can defeat Werdna at level 10, you probably have a power party of some kind. Typically, you want to be level 12, 13. I've seen some people go as high as level 15 to do Werdna. So there we go. We got an elf samurai up front. She's got plate mail 2. shield +1. I feel I could do a little better, so I'm gonna keep grinding for that armor. That's really the key here. All right, next. We got Lord Hoel. Lord Hoel. One of my first, I used to play multi-user dimensions, MUDs, way back in like the 80s and 90s, and one of the first characters I ever created was named Hoel. I think it's some kind of like rune of some kind. Can't really recall the detail, but here he is, Lord Hoel, and of course he's a Dwarven Lord, level 11. He was a little late to the game. Both him and Sable joined the party rather late. I kind of did a few rerolls. Bear with me here. Oh my goodness. So yes, we've got Lord Hoel and level 11. What has he got for items though? That's key. Shield +2, plate +2. That's pretty good. Helm +1. Honestly, if I could get a plate +3 or like a shield +3, I'll feel a lot better about that. So we're getting there. And of course, he's a lord, so he's unlocked a whole plethora of priest spells. Doing pretty good. And we got Maporfic. I think I'm saying that right. Maporfic. And that's going to give us our -2, right, for the entire expedition while we're down in the dungeon. So, in other words, his AC is a crazy -5 right now. He'll be -7. I'm not sure what can hit -7. That's pretty awesome AC. Next, we got another dwarf, our Dwarven Fire Broadwin. Broadwin is our Dwarven fighter, bear with me. Oh my goodness. All right, let me just get my tea going. Gulp. Okay. Oh, hopefully this is gonna do the trick. I should be really adding some honey or garlic or something like that, but that's okay. 18 strength, 7 intellect. Yes, he's a dwarf fighter. I don't think he needs a lot of intelligence. Agility is quite high, as is the vitality. Luck is through the roof. I'm a little confused on that, why I gave him so much luck. That might have just been his level up path. He might have just been hitting a bunch of attribute, like +1 luck for attribute as he leveled up. He's got some good resilience going on there. 40% resilience. He is a Dwarven fighter. I did not change any of these classes in this party. It's fine. I probably should have done some class changes back at level 5, level 6. I don't know, I just got lazy. I played pretty much every night for a week straight, and suddenly all my characters were level 9, level 10, and I realized it's getting a little late for that class change. So none of these characters you've seen here are class changed at all. Sable was a samurai right at level 1. Same with Lord Hoel. Next we got Graze, the priest, and he's like full complement of spells. Look at the strength, 18 strength. So he's been leveling up quite well in the strength. I could almost put him front line, really. And he's got pre-spells. Tons and tons of pre-spells. Please leave a comment, right? If you feel I'm missing something for the Werdna run, leave a comment. From a spell perspective, I think I'm missing some stuff. I don't think I've got everything. I got Maporfic, which gives me the -2 for the encounter, but for the expedition, I don't know. I think I'm missing a lot of spells. Okay, then we got Talon, the thief. She's level 13 thief. I'm conflicted. So Bear with me. Yeah, so she's in the party for now. I might do Werdna with her in tow, but part of me is thinking I might want to switch her out for another mage. And I do have a beefy mage sitting in the tavern. She's an 11 mage. So I could definitely put her in the party for that Werdna run and have my entire backline casting spells. So definitely kind of interested in that. That's probably what I will do. But for now, I'm keeping her in to pick those chests. Because I'm kind of grinding. I'm still grinding. Okay, and finally we got Lindsay Lohan. Lohan. I don't know if I pronounced or spelt that name right. I think I did, though. And she is our level 13 mage and full stack of mage spells. So she's pretty much ready to go. But again, leave that comment if you feel I'm missing stuff. Let's go down in the dungeon. Oops. I should warn any viewers, clearly there's going to be spoilers here, so I probably should have warned that right away. Although the title of this Let's Play is certainly going to suggest that this is all about level 10. It's all about Werdna, so obviously if you don't want to see that... Oh, excuse me. And you know what? I just thought of something. There's, in level 4, we got ourselves a nice little treasure room right up here. So, and we've got the, I think it's the gold key that's needed to get in this treasure room. So let's do it. I think we got an encounter here. Yep. The Vorpal Bunny and the Werebears. Look at that, eh? Oh, I didn't cast any of my spells. We'll be okay. These guys are all just gonna flee because I'm too powerful. Too much power. Look, everything everything took off. That's hilarious. All right, let's get our spells going. And this music won a Grammy Award. That is that is just so amazing. Just pulling up her name. I'm just horrible with names. ChatGPT is hilarious right now. No one has ever won an award, a Grammy Award, for Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord in 1981. Because it predates any Grammy category for video game music. I'm switching to Gemini really soon. Although I don't know, Gemini doesn't do much better. So what I just told ChatGPT is I'm really talking about the remaster, of course. Why am I drawing? Yeah, Winifred Phillips. That's it. Jeez. I believe she's from New York, and I mean she did a lot of work for Assassin's Creed. And so yeah, she put together the soundtrack for Proving Ground of the Mad Overlord, the remaster, and it's amazing. So well done. Really captures the kind of the eerie atmosphere behind the labyrinth. Okay, so the gold key, here we go. Inside this room is an encounter. Yeah, and it's gonna be so these guys could do insta death. So we're gonna be a little careful, even though we're level 4 of the labyrinth. We're gonna be a bit careful here. Okay. Oh, sorry, I tried to mute that. Sorry. You know what? She could do like a little bit of a, what? Melito. No, she could do a bit of a big fire in the back there. Get rid of those priests. I think we'll give you... yeah, we should have done minus map Porfic. We should have done that outside of the battle, but I'll just cast it now. Not a big deal. And yes, we'll take on the High Ninja. Grace, you're gonna cast that. It is the spell that steals the air. That's right. So nobody can cast level 7 mages. There we go. Actually, no, level 7 mages. You know what? Here's what we'll do. Because they're level 7 mages, let's do Montino to the back priests. Oh, sorry. Should we do like just a level 7? Kill all monsters under 8th? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I'm just gonna wipe everybody out. Ouch, 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 ouch. So I guess they're susceptible to the, There we go, silent, there we go. Everyone's dead. Oh shit, really? All right, let's take a quick look. Oh, that's good. So the treasure is in here. I don't know where the treasure is. Are these guys fully inspected? Nope. There, one of them will hopefully get the full inspect of the Wurple Bunny. And what about these guys? So werebears are fully exposed. They're fully identified. Let's identify them. Whoops. The bears are resistant to cold. That was silly. I mean, still did some pretty decent damage. Okay, so I guess this is the treasure, so we want to inspect. There we go. 220. What? We should be levitating. See, if I enter these battles levitating, we will most likely sneak up on them. Probably be able to get a few more hits in. Now, there's some irony here. This is supposed to be all about grinding level 10. But like I say, I want to try this treasure room. I've heard you can get plate plus 3s in this area. Gotta admit, I'm a little upset here. What's going on? That's it? Okay, well, there was absolutely no treasure there at all, so that was a waste of time. That is good to know for next time, though. I forgot to levitate. Dear me. Don't those Vorpal's bunnies do something pretty nasty? Yeah, there's a special trait. Now, what I've been meaning to do is download the icon. Or sorry, create an icon map of all the enemy traits. Because I'm not entirely sure what that is. Looks like insta-death, though. Like insta-kill. These things can be nasty. I mean, my AC is pretty high. My luck's pretty good. I'm not sure it would be able to get an insta-kill on me anymore, but when I first started, absolutely. Any weapons? Nope, no weapons. Level 8 priests. We're fine. Look at that. Three times damage. Oof. Right on, Sable. So Stunner, there we go. We got a sword and an amulet. That is sweet. All right, down to level 10 we go. Now, level 10 is really not that bad. There's always a way back to town from level 10. Which is, I think, this way. There it is right there. There's always a way to get back to level 10. Back to town. Okay, so don't trespass on Archmage Werdna. There's no possible way you could possibly get through my defenses, let alone defeat me in battle. So sure am I of this, that I give you this clue contra dextra avenue. I mean, you could Google that, but it's pretty much Latin. It is Latin, and it's pretty much saying, I think it says, don't turn right, as I recall. P.S. Trevor sucks. Trevor sucks. Trevor being Robert, one of the developers for Wizardry, and Andrew. I think Andrew's one of the Surtech brothers, if memory serves me correctly. And that's, of course, Werdna, spelled backwards. So we got Trevor and Werdna. They're poking fun at each other there. So as long as we keep going left, once we enter these rooms right here. Now, I'm not going to do that, though. I think I'm just going to keep going right and keep kind of circling around the teleports. Actually, I'll show on the map what's going on in a second. Oh, I should have identified this guy. That should do it, though. Yeah. $5,000 experience, but check it out. I failed to disarm. Now here we go. See, gauntlets. That's what it's all about. And really, you can grind level 9. I don't think it's a good idea. That, by the way, so your first mini boss is this way, and there's a teleport right up there. Now let me show you here. Do one of these guys have Doomapic? Oh, that's right. Doomapic doesn't work. That's right. So there we go. That's what I can show you so far. And so we're at the coordinates 0108. But as long it's an easy level to get through. As long as you go left, as soon as you enter one of these doors, and I'll show you in a second. Going right, you can't really see. Actually, let me cast something to help us see. Where's my more light? See, right there. That right there is your teleport right back to town. So we already got Big Shield on. I was just testing something. Do I not have levitate? Guess not. I thought I had levitate. So you want to go this way. There is a secret. I should say a secret, but a teleport, but 2 steps over. 2 steps north of the position we're currently facing. Or if we're looking at the map, it'd really be 2 steps to the west. Instead, I'm going to go this way and there. And now it loops again. And we're looping. See? So, let's do a heal. Let's get some heals done here, and let's go for the first mini boss. What did I just cast? What the heck? Okay. All right, so now we go left, and this is new. We got some bleebs. What do? They have no special traits, but they're resistant to all sorts of stuff. And for extra actions, they could flee or do something. Oh, call. That looks like a bird chirping, so I'm guessing they could call for reinforcements. That is probably what that means. Get out of here, bleeds. Yeah, see, there we go. They're calling for reinforcement. All right. 4 level 10 mages. Ooh. Yeah, these guys are gonna suck. Do I have them fully inspected? Nope. Because I've snuck up on them, my spellcasters in the back cannot cast. Which actually means they can't cast. It's a bonus. A lot of people will turn on the feature of the enhanced version. They'll modernize it by allowing your party the ability to cast spells when they surprise a monster. Problem with that, though, is the enemy could do that as well. So not good. Not ideal. Sorry if my volume was high there. I just I've readjusted my mic a bit. Now, can these guys... Are they susceptible to Mantino? I hope so. She's gonna hide, and you are gonna cast some kind of damaging spell. Uh-oh. That hurt. No, ineffective on Mantino. So you can't really silence them, so you just got to get in there and smack them as hard as you can and as fast as you can. Whoops. So we got a bunch of swords there. That was pretty sweet. She got poisoned. I still have a really hard time with these spell names. I forget the name of the spells, and so I'm constantly having to look through them. Try to figure out like which spell does what. All right, so we took some damage. So we are going to do some healing because that hurt a bit. Let's go. Come on, give me a better roll than that. That's better. Spell points exhausted. Uh-oh. Oh, spell points exhausted. And so you can see how we're not quite ready yet for the final battle. Against Werdna. I mean, we've pretty much exhausted most of our healing. Our Lord definitely has some healing spells. And we'll use those as a backup. So I can go this way to face the next set of bosses, end bosses, but instead I'm going to go this way to get out of here. Again, turning right resets you. So check it out. We are reset, and there's home. So that's what's nice about grinding level 10 is as long as you don't turn left during level 10, turning left in those rooms is going to take you to the mini bosses. before battling Werdna. So we got a ton of unidentified items. I should say a ton, but we did pretty good there. So what I'd like to do is go to the inn. Let's make sure we heal everybody up. Okay, everyone's good. So somebody has to stay behind. Somebody has to go to the tavern. Who does not have... Okay, Talon, you're going to go to the tavern. Visit the tavern. You're going to stay in the tavern, Talon, and we are going to add our bishop named Bishop. He's a level 8 bishop. I leveled him up quickly. He sits in the tavern drinking beer, and he waits until I need him to level up, to identify items. So back to the inn we go. And I'm going to show you all a trick. Oh, yeah. In this one, we have to manually hand him stuff. What about a pain in the arse? Okay, so he's got a sword. So we're going to give that to Bishop. Oh, we got a sword. And we have some gauntlets. I'm going to show you all a trick in a moment. We got an amulet. I think that was it. Lowen doesn't... Oh, she's got a sword as well. Alright. Here's my little trick. Head over to Voltek's trading post. Get him to... Well, fake get him to identify items. So, okay, this is actually pretty huge. So we now know that the sword, amulet, gauntlet, and the 2 remaining swords, every one of those items is of value. So my bishop is level 8. Bishops aren't perfect, whereas Voltek is. So let's see if Bishop can get these. So we're going to go back to the inn. So we know these are going to be all good items. Yeah, short sword +2, that's about right. Long sword +1, so those, I think each one was worth, I think, 2,000 as I recall. Copper gloves. Okay, jeweled amulet. So he got those wrong. Yeah, he got those wrong. So what I'm going to do is... Oh, I forgot to save before I did this. Ah. Okay, well, it is what it is. I should have saved, so I could have reset. But let's take a look at this. So now we sell the items. See that? Oops. Oh, no. 5,000, 5,000. Okay. No, I'm wrong. No, he identified them correctly. Yeah. I got mixed up with a short sword +2. So, by going to Voltek first, checking the value of the identification, you'll know if your bishop gets it right or wrong. So yeah, he got it all right. Sweet. Okay, before he sells them, who needs the longsword? So we have longsword +2, longsword +2, longsword +2, and mace +2. So both those longswords aren't needed. We're going to sell them. The short sword +2, I'm going to give to my thief, Talon, when she comes back from the tavern. So I'm going to hold on to that for her. Copper gloves are going to give you the -1 AC. Empty. Empty. Nice. So we're going to give that over to... Who was... we're going to give that over to Sable. Yeah, a little less HP there. So that's... That was well worth the run now. So she will be down an additional AC -4. So you can see how doing these Werdna runs, these level 10 runs, are super important to prepping for your battle. Okay. What else do we have? So the long swords are no good, and then we got the jeweled amulet, which is the Doomapic, which honestly we already have one. We're fine. You know what? I'll give it to the Lord. Sure. Just so we have 2 of them kicking around. I'd honestly sell it to get some coin, but what's the point? I'm pretty loaded already. Okay, so Bishop is going to sell the 2 longswords. Okay, off to the tavern he goes. Thank you, Bishop, for your services. Talon is back in, and I'm just going to do a quick reorder. Okay, that is it for the first episode. I thought I would show you guys a few tricks, introduce you to the party. And we achieved 1 run. We checked out the treasure room in level 4. Turns out that's really not worth it at all. It's way better just to go right down to level 10 and just grind out level 10. Get all those unidentified items. Go back to town. Give those unidentified items to your bishop. And have them identify and equip what you need to lower that AC. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll do a few more runs in the subsequent episodes.